Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Hideo Klein gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
off the afternoon for Colorado, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 12:40.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number two.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Left side, but well foul. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And he struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Just starting things out here in South Florida. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Skied into straightaway right. Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No for a glance at the Marlins lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives it. To be on the lookout for that today.
Matt Campbell is on. What's the word on him?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s, and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from pitch like that. He's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Marlins, the second baseman, D.
First pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Looking to bunt his way on base, but he misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Up next from Miami, Josh Hernandez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Gordon on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
No one out with a runner at second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. A 1-1 count to Puig. The 1-1 home. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And oh, they say he beat the throw safe at third.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
A ball and a strike now. One and one, here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. And it's fouled away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box now, Alex Avila, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Behind 0-2 now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 1 and the Rockies 0. Leading off the inning, Chris Davis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gordon has a play. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Gonzalez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start.
baseman.
That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
In now, Carl Domaromo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Settling in now, Christian Villanueva. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Christian
Now the pitch.
Villanueva.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, number 20, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Hideo Fly.
Now batting, Hideo Fine. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Marlins on top, 1-0. At the plate, Alex Guerrero. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Three and two. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box now, David Dahl, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Campbell.
The pitcher, Matt Campbell, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack, minimize pitches against these guys, and put them away early.
Dahl, the runner at second with 1 away. Drilled to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
In now, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Here it comes on 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here now the 2-2. On, he pops it up. Gordon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-0. A ball and a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's D. Gordon now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, D.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. To third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Josh Hernandez.
So coming to the plate, Josh Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Miami, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Trevor Story, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and one away. Here's Chris Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
2-2 count.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. From the stretch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have, Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Carlos Gonzalez is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Carl Domeromo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. One and two now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Got him.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Standing in now, Christian Villanueva, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Good breaking ball, and it's in there. 2-2 now.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box, number 20. Lays off 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 2-2 one more time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Alex Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Circle change, too low, ball 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 1-1 home. Right side hit hard. Gordon is there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The center fielder, number 25, David Dahl.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and that is right there for strike two. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Matt Campbell.
Standing in, Matt Campbell. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
A ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike three. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. It remains 1-0. Danny Echeverria will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Danny Echeverria.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, D. Gordon, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Josh Hernandez.
So stepping in, Josh Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and one strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And it's 1-1. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag. So they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. A pause and the 0-2 in the dirt here, and over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. One left for Miami, but they're up 1-0. Number 67 takes the mound
now
as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 67.
Ready ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Baseman, Jason Kipnis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner, and one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And there's ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder. One out, nobody on. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right
Now
there.
batting,
He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1. Here it comes. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
All even now, 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, that makes this one
Now
a lot
batting,
more interesting here in the middle innings, Darryl. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Stepping in now, Carl Domeromo, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in to Gordon for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now, Alex Guerrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Marlin error, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rockies are out in front 2-1. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Christian Yelich. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Fouled away. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder, Marcell.
Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Pops this one up. Davis on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Avila.
Stepping in, Alex Avila. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting a leadoff guy on.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 2 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back to South Florida. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball.
Ladies
Mike
and gentlemen,
Dunn
your
is on to pitch
please.
from the bullpen now to start
now
inning number
for the
7.
Marlins, number 40, Mike Dunn.
Striding in for the Rockies,
Leading off for
David
the Rockies,
Dahl. Already the
center
beginning
fielder,
of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very
Dahl.
brisk pace to it so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Colorado, the pitcher, Matt Campbell.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matt Campbell. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
2 ways to
Now
look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jason Kipnis. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Don't want to forget about him. First offering on its way. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Villanueva might try to make a play on it. Campbell, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Villanueva is over to take a look at it. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
To short. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 2-1.
7 innings correct.
Leading off the inning, Christian Villanueva, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 20.
At the plate, number 20. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now.
For the Marlins, the pitcher,
Daniel Descalso will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
number 5, Daniel Descalso.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Miami down in order. They're down 2-1.
Your attention, please.
Is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 64, Goose.
Striding in once again, Trevor Story. He singled his last time up.
Trevor Story.
From the stretch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first to get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now.
Gonzalez.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Gonzalez. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses, ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Smoke toward the hole. Gordon is up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rockies are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Glenn Coe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Rockies, number 9, Glenn Coe.
Ready now, D. Gordon. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Stepping up now, Josh Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Yasiel Puig. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And he's going to be tagged out on a botched suicide squeeze. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Puig is digging for home. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Digging in now, Alex Avila. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here's the 1-0. In the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Marlins forced to settle for one. Ninth inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. So striding forward now, Carl Domaromo.
The third baseman, Carl Domaromo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Swing and a liner on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box now, Alex Guerrero. As he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The center fielder, number 25, David.
So a big moment in the ball game here. David Dahl, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Diaz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The set and the 2-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
2-2. Here it is. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. The payoff pitch. Full count still. Again, he sends it out of play. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jason Kipnis. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one. Out to deep right field. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away a home run. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chad Bettis comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 35, Chad Bettis.
Stepping in, Alex Avila, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Avila has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. In there, 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And now a pitch on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Stepping in now, number 20.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And there he goes towards second. Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Marlins have done it. They walk off a winner.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work done in the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Marlins came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Goose claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.